the morning steam, it's time to break, run for cover. That's gonna cover, that's gonna cash. Then we make the 100-yard dash to the window. I don't know what you thought. It's Ramon Scott, running so hot. Sports make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice, we might play a parlay. It's the morning steam. What? Ramon Scott, sports money. What? Wake your ass up and let's get to the money. Get to the money. You know how we do it.
All right, a pleasant good morning to you from the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas. This is Ramon Scott, and welcome to the Morning Steam Show here for Sunday, May 24th. It's race day here with Memorial Day weekend. The Indy 500 takes center stage here today, as well as tonight's Coca-Cola 500. Be a moving event here tonight as well. And more here today, underway here at the French Open here over the last few hours. Got some great matches going on, even though this tiebreaker didn't go my way because Haley couldn't get it back over the net. And great to have you here on the show. We got a big day of sports betting action here, of course. We've got basketball tonight with the Thunder and the Spurs, and, of course, NHL action with Colorado and VGK +3 in the WNBA 16-game card, one doubleheader in the major leagues today. And what else could be going on here today as well? Last day of the EPL season going here, and some other sports as well. Thank you for joining me here on the show. Great to have everyone here. We're going to get right to the action in just a moment. I want to say hello to everyone in the chat. Here we go, and get ready for the sports betting card. Man, it's going to be a big Sunday, a fast, quick Sunday for sure. And, yeah, maybe auto racing taking center stage. I don't know. Let's see who's here and ready to go. Today, Andrew K. likes AI. I put together some AI slop there with myself. I don't know what they call it. Let's see. Talking Knicks basketball here, dominating. Did he drink that beer or not? Hey, nice seats. Nice seats, huh? When you go to the Cavs game and get those front row seats and your team loses there, right? That'll show the Swifties to show up there. Max Struess, how about it for Max? And Bobby Mack, hello. Good to see him in here. Could the Knicks do it again and just keep rolling right now? And Robert here talking about the final day of action. He doesn't even worry about his team, even if they get blown out. He's already happy with last week's result. Let's see here. Smoke and Mirror is ready to go today as well. Thank you, Smoke, for your message. Good to see you here. Big O. Toronto, Minnesota, Tigers under Cleveland. Ready to pick. Ready to go. Blake, good morning. And Robert said, he didn't even know. I mean, where do you find the tennis, right? You got to go to HBO Max. You got, I don't know, I got True TV on over here with like some type of companion coverage as well. And good man. Hey, we're 5-set tennis. With all due respect to the ladies, we've got to love the 5-set tennis. All right, and who else is ready to go? Here's AOD talking about the Knickerbockers. He was happy about it. He just wants the Cavaliers to get crushed. And there he is talking about those Knicks, and what a night here for the New York Knicks. So let's talk about the results here real quick, and then we'll get started on the show. But certainly there, the Knicks, hey, I have nowhere to hide here. in this one, I had the Knicks team total unders for me here on the show, right? That didn't work, but Jalen Brunson, 30 points, 6 assists, Knicks 121 to 108. The Knicks have won 10 in a row, 9 of them by double digits. Cleveland was only 12 of 41 from beyond the arc, and the Knicks are up 3-0. This series is practically over. Cavaliers, going to end up short here again. Hey, nice run in the last round. Probably get right where they expected to be here, and they're getting beat by this historic Knicks team. Where does it end? Can this team want to crown Oklahoma City or even San Antonio? But can this Knicks team go and do it all the way and become that Knicks team? What a shocker! What a surprise it would be in a way. Not that this team isn't qualified or deserving of this great run, but for all the Knicks fans, for all the pain, for all the wait, for all the agony, could the Knicks actually go all the way and win it all over the Western Conference entrant? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But another great job and a complete performance from a very nice, talented roster of players. The Knicks get the win. NHL last night, hey, it took a little extra time this time with Montreal and Carolina. Carolina, though, getting that win, make no mistake. Carolina got the win, but just as we said, right, maybe, just maybe, it was a little bit too big of a price here, given how tough and how good Montreal has been. Montreal got that goal in the third period from Ehlers and from Anderson. And then Ehlers got the winner in overtime there, and Carolina gets the win. But we did have Montreal on the puck line. As my play here on the show yesterday is just thought, $2 here, as tough as Montreal has been, kind of said exactly what it would be there, right? 3-2, maybe one way or the other, and it was. Carolina getting the win and evening the series up 1-1, but still Montreal's got that home ice currently. We'll see what happens in the NHL. We got a big one tonight here also with Colorado and BGK. Will it be an all-road team series in the Western Conference? Is that what happened in the first two games with Vegas going in with a 2-0 lead here tonight? Major League Baseball winners here on the morning steam, and some of the picks here included the premium picks as well, but we did have some winners here yesterday on the morning steam, I think, trying to get them going, but the derivatives finally took it on the chin for me. Still had the winner with the Cardinals and the Reds. They're over in one of them anyway. I think we went over in both, but they might actually split. We did have the Cards, though, and the Reds took it down there yesterday. So anyway, tried to find some winners here on the card. We did have those couple of rainouts. We mentioned it on the show. Very convenient for the Yankees. Hey, we'll just postpone this game until September when we know that Tampa Bay is not going to be playing as well. I think that's what they ended up doing. And that's why they didn't play a doubleheader today, because they didn't want to play the Rays right now in a doubleheader when they're hot. Just wait a little bit. All right, if you know of any winners I had, let me know. Minnesota, first five, winner there yesterday on the show over Boston. Also did have the Angels as well on the run line. Here was a winner yesterday on the show for also first five under. Astros and Cubs brought it home. Pirates and Blue Jays under was a winner here as well yesterday, but the baseball winners on the show were few and far between. We did have the Padres, however, there yesterday, and they got it done again over the A's and kind of smacked them around a little bit. Hey, you can catch more picks from me here today when you go to winnable.com/Ramon. Thought we had a pretty okay day there yesterday, and we've already come home with some action here right now. In fact, you can pick up my free picks here today and be in action here already. I did have the Serie A game going off here right now I'm watching, and have the under here in this one with Parma and Sassuolo in the early game. I said, let's get involved here in this one. With kind of a short card here, but they're in the first half, no score. Serie A, of course, EPL last day of the season. They'll play all the games at the same time here, coming up at 11 Eastern and 8 a.m. Pacific time here. And there's also big day in college baseball as well, with the final games of the regular season before we head out to the regionals next week and get these, not regular season, but postseason here with these conference tournaments, a few more conference tournaments to be decided here today. But also, my tennis picks are available right now with the 5-pack in the women's side and 4-pack on the men's side. Some of them have already gone off, but I did have a tennis card here this morning. And you can also catch my Cover the Spread show. If you don't find it on YouTube, I do send it out in my free stream over at winnable.com. You just get a constant flow of information from me, picks coming at you all day long as I sit here and watch all these matches here going on today. So, did have a few winners there yesterday, especially in the on the IHF game. We had that Norway-Sweden game to go under yesterday. Also had a winner with La Liga Barcelona game to go over yesterday, and we smashed the La Liga 2-1 there yesterday. We had Mallorca over Oviedo, and we also had Celta de Vigo over Sevilla yesterday as well, and brought home some tennis winners with Lerner Tien and Ignacio Bus as well. All right, let's go to winnable.com. Use the promo code STEAM to save 20% off those premium picks over there. Check me out over at winnable.com. Someone's going to win here a month's worth of plays actually at the end of this broadcast. All you have to do is comment in the chat and I will pick a winner out of the folks, and you'll get 1 month of plays here starting as soon as you sign up. So make sure you comment in the chat with the chat all-stars. Okay, who else is showing up and who's ready to go today here with the picks? There's Woke is Joke here joining us, and he's got some he's got his Indy 500 plays. He's taking Malukas here, top 5, starting on the front row here today. No, I'm all about it. Woke is Joke. Look, I follow IndyCar. There's just not a lot of support for it. I'm old school. And, hey, the one thing about this Indy 500, watch out. The veterans, sometimes it works out here a little bit, but Malukas there, no problem. And Alex Ballou, of course, on the pole, but well, Haley just won a game, but she's getting beat here by Barbora. I'm a little bit on tilt here right now. A little bit on tilt. Okay, let me make sure we get these tennis matches up. Good morning to Nuke as well. And let's see, Cleveland, Dirty Reg thought Cleveland would win the series with Allen, and I guess he's talking about my man Evan Mobley. And they're just not physical enough, maybe. Cat has ended up looking great. All right. And let's see here. Who else? Can the Knicks do it? What does everybody think? Like I said, they got to win one more, though. And are those teams too much? And is it the Thunder? We'll find out more tonight. Nuke said if he would have had the Habs come in, it would have made it for a big day, especially since they were such a nice underdog yesterday. And that's how the Knicks did it. They built it up. They built it up. They built it up. Also, Woke is Joke, ready to go. IHF matches here coming up in just a short while. Got games ready to go in about an hour here. Italy and Denmark, Great Britain and Latvia. And look, Woke is Joke likes Latvia here. Blake's going to take Joseph Newgarden. Look at the lineups. I mean, wow, should be great. Hey, everyone, like this video and subscribe to our channel, Sports Money, here on YouTube. The 16,000 subscriber powerhouse. And the greats ready to go. All right, WNBA a little bit last night here real quick, and then we'll get started. We got 3 more today, but did have winners here on the show yesterday here for sure, as we went, I think, 2-1 with the under with Minnesota and Chicago. Also, we had Portland there. Portland first half over Toronto. And how about last night? We did not pick the right side there with the Aces. I had the Aces in the first half, but how about Kelsey Plum? 38 points for Kelsey against her former team, and the Sparks rocked over the Aces. Boy, I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't know if the Aces, who knows why they got rid of her? There you could suspect why, but I said the Sparks had not looked that good, but Plum dominated the game, and the Aces ended up rolling there. So, all right, just so much sports. Let's get to it. Talk basketball here with you guys. Bar's ready to go here. Good to see Bar. Thunder and Spurs here. Game the number 4 with the OKC leading it 2-1. This is key. I mean, they're on the road here. If they get this one, then we might be talking about the NBA Finals with the Thunder and the Knicks. But look, the Spurs were able to win one on the road against Oklahoma City. Yeah, they lost one at home against them. So I don't know. Maybe was that one game just a fluky game? Did they just come through at the right time? Now here's the Thunder with a couple of key injuries, no doubt. If this is going to be the case here today with Jalen Williams still having the problem with his strings. We know how that goes, so got to be careful there if he's not ready to go. And also his usual backup in a way, right? A.J. Mitchell, definitely out of this game. Now, Williams is questionable, and maybe he'll try to suck it up because the one thing that had happened, right, when Jalen Mitchell missed all those games, it was always hey, you got A.J. Mitchell doing a great job back here as a backup. And then when Williams comes back, they said, what are you going to do with Mitchell now? What are you going to, he'll still have an impact, but, you can't have, all these guards out there all the time. You got to kind of pick it up and try to lay it down a little bit. So will that be a factor in this game? Is that a game-changing factor at least one more time and let the Spurs? Look, the Spurs are favored here, 2.5 and 219 right now. So let's see how you're doing it today with the Spurs taking on the Thunder here in game number 4. For me, I really just feel like those are key injuries that both of them are out, and the fact that Fox and Harper appear to be ready to go. Fox looks good. Fox did get kind of hurt there again, and he went out and kind of was wincing a little bit. It almost looked frustrating, but he got back out there again and actually was still pretty good. And then Harper is a key player for the Spurs. You don't want to be without him. He's a glue type of player. Is just a winner. So Spurs, have the home floor, game 4 trend. I mean, home team is not down 0-3. Have been, profitable historically, but, certainly with OKC's depth and the way they're playing defense and the way their bench comes through. But will that bench just be a little bit thinner here today? We know the Thunder showed they can win when Wemby is not on the floor, but if they do have a talent advantage here, the bench maybe is the biggest separator in the series. So if you take that little bit out of the Thunder, does that at least give it San Antonio's top end talent to make a bigger impact and see one of those games where we know the Thunder is, maybe just a little bit better. Yeah, but they could still fall behind, massive here. Look what happened in the last game, or not the last game, but remember when the Spurs took that huge lead to start the game, right? They get out there to the massive lead, and they still end up losing. I mean, they were up in the first quarter there. What was it? 35 to, what was it in the first quarter? 31-26. And it was even bigger than that. That's when, Oklahoma City had already started turning around. It was 15-0, right? 15-0, don't forget, or whatever it was. So, they were having to erase that lead and turn it around. So it could happen again that way too, and especially with the, I think with the Spurs at home. So let's see. We can go to the chat here if you want. Take a look at this one. See what you guys think here. Look, I think every trend going, it feels like, is an over type of trend here in this game right now. Even if it is kind of time to tighten things up in game number 4. Oklahoma City's gone over in 6 straight, 7 of their 7 straight road games as well. And San Antonio's gone over in 8 straight, and 4 of the last 5 between these two teams, 4 straight have gone over. So, conference finals, high total under type of situation here. You're supposed to go under, I think, is what history would show in this matchup. But I think this game is probably more worthy of a 221 right now. I know that those games went overtime. You could look at it and say, hey, look, all these games are in the 230s. Well, there was overtime those first games, right? So with box back, Wemby commanding double teaming, we'll see. SGA is going to be feeling the pressure, maybe to get to the line, maybe to score a lot. So I think both teams, last game I said, both teams can get in the 110 range. Well, San Antonio almost got there. Could both teams get into the 115 range here today in the regulation? Could we see I think that's what the Spurs need, actually. I think the Spurs need it to be a high-scoring game. I think they need it to be a high-scoring game, particularly for their side, obviously. Let me go to the chat. I'm just talking a bunch of nonsense here. All right. Knicks money line in the over bar also. Padres and Arizona. Andrew K says the Spurs are going to win. The series is going 7. It'll be a war. The Knicks will be back with their hands behind their back and just relaxing, waiting for the winner and getting more rest again. Bar says Spurs money line and over. Robert's going over here. And also Robert's on the Spurs. Johnny Walker joining us. He's on the Spurs here. Heish stopping by. Good to see Heish today. And Bar says, is that Yankee game going to be played, or is it still raining today? Maybe maybe they can postpone another game here, right? That's just if we can get out of playing the Rays right now, maybe we'll be a little bit better off later in the season when they're not so on fire. Blake going over. And look at Josh here. He's talking Layla. Layla's got him on his knees. Layla.
Final.
Beg you, darling, please. Some great matches coming up here in just a little bit. And a good card here today. All right. Thunder on the spread here for 9 Legacy. We've already been at it here since 5 in the morning here on the tennis scene. Okay, that might be it for everyone, huh? I guess I got to make my call here in this one with the Thunder and the Spurs. Guess I'll look kind of in a derivative, I think, here. I like the Spurs here. I'm going to take the Spurs in the first quarter in this one. Like I said, they got off to that big start. They held on. Yes, Oklahoma City had turned the tide, but the Spurs did hang on for the first quarter. So I'm going to go with the Spurs here in first quarter today and take them to win that first quarter at -1. All right. Josh says we need more tennis, especially in the early rounds, right? I'm watching a few here right now. Haley Baptiste over the last few minutes has turned it around, but Krejcikova on serve here. She's going to this one. Haley's got to win this, still win this set here. I'm on Haley a little bit here for sure, but you're going up against a veteran, a champion in Krejcikova. I mean, Haley is the future, but right now, Krejcikova, Haley made the big mistake there in that last match, but it's still closely rated, even though Haley lost that first set, and it's pretty much on serve here in the second set. Maybe Haley can wear her down eventually. Okay, we're still going here. Let's see. VAR talking about some college baseball. We're coming up top of the hour. We've got a game here, by the way, and uh, about set to go here, top of the hour with Troy and Southern Miss. And if anybody, if you're signed up to my free subscriptions, you got to play on this game right now with Troy and Southern Miss coming up here, top of the hour in college baseball, as these two teams are going to go start early here because I think they got another one after that. So, fun day there on college baseball. Let me see if I can't get something here about in this game here. Troy and Southern Miss. I'm going to see if I can't recommend. I've sent out a play. That's where we're going to have to go with at this time. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we got a little bit more here, a little bit more commentary. Terrell, he's been championing this Thunder team all the way here. Make no mistake. Barr here says he likes North Carolina. I think, let's see, he likes North Carolina run line in that game. Starts at noon Eastern. Total's on the move higher there in that game. Right now, North Carolina, Georgia Tech, it's definitely moving higher. It's up to 13 amps. It's going to go to 14 here. Also, big move here. Oh, man, you got some, man, I almost need to be off the air. You got, I might have to just put the show on hold here. We got the totally on the move here with East Carolina and UTSA right now. Big time mover here to the over right now. I mean, it was 11.5 over 35. I'm showing the sharp books already up to 13.5 with East Carolina and Texas San Antonio right now. If you could find like 11.5 over 45 or even yeah, if you find 11.5 over 45, I'd probably hit that over. You're going to be in good CLV position there. Also, underway right now, MMA Middle East going on right now. We just had a match end with Al Brahim defeating Mahmoud by technical knockout just moments ago in the third round, late in the third round there. Al Brahim, PFL MENA action here this morning. Man, where does it go? We're in May, and we got sports all over. All right. Yeah. I was worried, the AI. I got some nice hands, but I think the I was worried the AI slot, although I guess those are, I think those were my actual fingers now. I was like, I looked at the AI. I'm like, man, are my fingers that ugly? But maybe they are. All right. UTSA money line for VAR. Okay, here we go. Next up, let's go to the hockey. Taking the Spurs in the first quarter. Here we go. Let's go to the hockey. And now, again, I'm on the Golden Knights. I've already stated it, right? That I'm on the Golden Knights in this series, and I'm not going to be hedging on the air or anything like that. I'm just going to ride it out, see how we do it. When, 5-1 here at the beginning of the season for half a unit, and then I went to half a unit on them to win the Stanley Cup at 11-1. So I'm pretty much rolling here with the home team, BGK, a little bit, and the fact that the sports book keeps offering the local sports book out here. If you bet the Vegas money line every game and they score in the first period, you get a free bet, a free bet. So I've been firing away on that, and they've been obliging a lot of times. So, yeah, even I got to take the bonuses when I can. I don't get many bonuses. What do you got here, though? VGK up 2-0. Colorado favorite on the road, $1.35. It might be even higher than that. Put $1.35 in there, but I see the $1.50s out there at a few spots, but I think the sharp lines here are a bunch about $1.35. Vegas has won 4 in a row here right now behind the outstanding goaltending of Connor Hart. Now, Wedgwood's been awesome this season. We know, basically giving about 2 goals a game here in the postseason, but Vegas here, it's been about Vegas here so far with these first 2 games. Man, 4-2, 3-1 on the road. That's hockey. And are we going to look at just a road-dominated series? It's kind of strange, right? I don't think anybody's kind of hooting and hollering like the Vegas Golden Knights are better than the Colorado Avalanche, but they've outplayed them. They've played them well defensively. And, when you got this interesting situation with bringing in a coach and you got a bunch of veteran players, you got Makar, is he going to play today? That seems like a serious injury, like a major impactful injury in this series right now. We know how good and steady that Makar has been. So maybe it has been a bigger factor than it appears to be. Stone's hurt, but it doesn't seem to matter. Colorado still won 11 of their last 14. They've won 11 of their last 12 on the road. You can't really argue too much against it here, other than they're not the best on the power play. We know that, but that's where Vegas kind of shines a little bit, and at least in this comparatively, Vegas won 5 of their last 6. 4 of the last 5 meetings between the 2 teams here have gone over in Vegas, although 5 of the last 7 have gone under overall in the series. Vegas has won 3 straight overall, including the last game they played before the playoffs back on April 11th, 3-2. So Vegas has outscored them here 10-6 in the last 3 meetings, and all 3 of them have gone under, and Vegas has won it. So Vegas has gone under in 4 of their last 5 games at home. Let's see how you have it here. Look, total is 6 under at -115, and Vegas at home. 2-4 on the under in the playoffs. So 1-3 to the under when they're a dog. Yes, Colorado 3-1 to the over on the road in the playoffs here, but. We'll see. Let's hear what you have to say in the chat. In this one, here comes some comments. Bar's going under. So is Robert.
Final.
Johnny wants that bonus. I think he wants to get that bonus I've been getting there. VGK on the money line. I think it's like if you bet on the Vegas money line, whatever you bet, if Vegas scores in the first period, you get 50% a free bet. So if you do $200, I think, and Vegas scores in the first period, you get a $100 free bet somewhere. So you can figure it out. Vegas has been doing pretty good on that. And let's see here, McKinnon over for 1.5 total points. Nuke's going to take Vegas again as a dog, right? And they're doing it without Stoney. We say it all the time. Stone in, take Vegas. Stone out, fade. But not right now.
Final.
Not right now. Maybe because they didn't have to worry about it so much like they did in previous years here. Hey, Mahach just got the win over Zuzu Bergs in straight sets here. Mahach wins over Bergs here at the French. All right, I guess I got to take my play here. And like I said, I'm already on Vegas. I think it's almost unfair just to say, hey, I'm on Vegas, so maybe I'll just go, I'll take something else. But I do like the under in the game, and I think also maybe like the under here in the first period. And that's what I'll do. I think I'm going to go under here in the first period at 1.5 goals. Give me the under here. That doesn't help that proposition bet, though, does it? Maybe I should have figured that out first before I made the bet. All right. Let's take a look here right now and keep it moving on the. We got anybody else with the picks here on the morning steam show and the hockey game here? Okay. Let's take a look here and see what we got going. Go to Major League Baseball next. I think everybody's got their plays in there. Here we go. Like I said, we got 16 games today with one doubleheader. And yeah, who knows? We might have a little bit more rain and cancellations. A couple of them there. The sports weather site says 25% chance of cancellation, I think, on a couple of games. So let's just do it. And whatever happens, happens. And a couple of games we've already handicapped yesterday, and I'm not changing my pick probably. Pirates and Blue Jays here with Mitch Keller going up against Dylan Cease. Cease, a 2.98 ERA, 3-2 record here. Great numbers, though. 1.22 whip, 84 Ks. Mitch Keller, 3.86 ERA, 106 whip. Pretty good numbers here, too. Pretty stellar pitchers, I'd say. Keller doesn't mow them down quite like Dylan Cease does, but when you figure, you look at the last two games here overall, and 5-2, 6-2, both games. Well, one game did push, the other one went under just barely, but you got to figure these guys come out here, probably have a nice start against one another. What we've seen so far, no real blowout necessarily, so. Pittsburgh's not a bad dog in this situation. It's just that Toronto's won the first two, and it really has looked kind of nondescript, like Pittsburgh hasn't really fired up here in a place where they really never have, actually. Yes, it's interleague play, but when they've come here before, they've flopped as well. Now, this team this year might be a little bit better than the last couple of years when they've been up there. Remember, in the interleague between these, they just – 1 year you're in one city and 1 year in the other. So it's tough to look at the head-to-head. But one, if you are going to look at head-to-head sometimes, going into Toronto is one that you might consider. But nonetheless, Pittsburgh has just a little bit better of a record than Toronto. This line is heavy because of Dylan Cease, of course, and his, overall ability here. I mean, these credit Keller. I mean, Keller put him up against a lot of these National League pitchers, and that's maybe is when a team like Pittsburgh is going to be live, right, so to speak, is when you're going up against another team in the NL or something, but maybe not against a guy like Dylan Cease. So let's see, though, what you think here of this one. The first game of the day, it does go off at 12 p.m. Eastern and 9 a.m. Pacific time here, the early start. Pittsburgh is 2-6 in their last 8 overall. Toronto has a good, they've been also performing pretty well in the clutch late. You look at the game there yesterday, and yeah, they got the 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. That's what kind of put it away there. So 6 of the last, Toronto's gone under in 6 of their last 9 games here right now.
Final.
And man, I kind of want to find my way to Pittsburgh. I'm trying to find my way to Pittsburgh here, I think. Let me go to the chat. Maybe you guys can talk some sense into me here. The run line's pretty expensive at $1.50, but I might do it today. Here we go to the chat. Barr likes Georgia here, $2 favorite or so against Arkansas, but you got to like it. You really got to like it. Razor likes that first period under with me. All right, Razor. I'm going to double down. I'm going to make sure I write that down now. I'm going to double down on that. Thank you for everything, Razor, with the channel and everything and trying to help me out a little bit. I'm a little technologically challenged. I got some guys here that do a great job with Razor and Mike, and I've been learning more, man. I really love doing the AI graphics and learning more here. Wish I was younger. Can I say that? VAR here, Toronto Moneyline. And VAR giving us those baseball plays today. I'm going to have some here, but, it is glad we got Barr because things move quickly in college baseball on this day. Pirates game under here. Jays are looking to sweep for the first time since the opening series of the season. Wow. 9 legacy Buccaneer Pirates here, money line. Robert liking the Jays' first 5. And Nuke, I think it's a TV thing, Nuke. Once they get later in the year, they start doing like an early. Somebody's got a TV deal for an early Sunday game. Final. I don't think it's last 2 years. It was one of those channels, but I think someone's got a TV contract for an early Sunday game for many weeks. All right, and. Won't be every week. Every team, some weeks it starts even a half hour earlier, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Pirates on the run line at minus $1.50. I'm gonna do that. Keller here to keep this one close. Maybe Pittsburgh's been playing okay. I know they've lost these first 2 games. They played that series against St. Louis. Well, this has been a bad venue for Pittsburgh, but I'm gonna try them here. Just because Keller's good, and I think 160, a little egregious, as good as Cease is. Keller's been pretty okay. Maybe first 5. Maybe I should have went first 5. Too late. I already said Pittsburgh. Let's move on. We got a doubleheader today here with the Tigers and the Orioles. However, let's see. Didn't I pick my play on this game yesterday? I'm going to stick to it. Whatever it was under in the first 5 innings yesterday. So we'll just stick with that. I think it's pretty solid, actually. In fact, 8/20, it says on the screen. This one got hit. No, it got hit, but it was 7.5 yesterday. To be fair, it was 7.5 yesterday and was 8 today and got pushed back down to 7/20. So it's probably just those sharps going, hey, it was 7 yesterday. Let's take it under again. But I'll go under first 5. Actually, I liked the under yesterday. I'm going to like the under today. I'll take it first 5. We don't have to spend much time, but I know some people might want to make their pick again. So Detroit has dropped 7 straight. And Baltimore already grabbed game 1 before the rain out there last night. The first game. It was 7-4. I had to remind myself 7-4 there in that first game. So Detroit, still all these dismal stats: 7-20 on the road, 6-15 as an underdog, lost 9 of 10 as well. Brandon Young, when the Orioles start Brandon Young, they are 5-1 with him. As mediocre as the Orioles have been here, they actually have a better record than Detroit right now. That's how bad it is. Detroit's gone under in 6 of their last 8. Baltimore's gone under in 6 of their last 7 at home, and the head-to-head's an under 2. So I think all signs point to the under. Let's go to the chat, though. Somebody's going to pick the side, hopefully. VAR liking the Tigers. Week says game 1 to the O's. Nunya's here. He's going with the Braves. Team total over today. Thank you to Nunya. Great to see Nunya in the chat. Robert McCormick here's on the O's in this one with Brandon Young. Yeah, they win with Young, and the Tigers lose every game on the road. I mean, why wouldn't you go with Young here? Probably mark that down. Don't give away the premiums. Okay, here we go. So you guys look like you got your picks in there a little bit. They all like the new TV. New. I wish that would be a cool studio, man. Final. Plus, I'd look a lot better. All right. Let's see here. Let me keep going right now. Good one here. Look at this pitching matchup. Decent one. Got the Twins here on the road, taking on the Red Sox. Bailey Ober goes 3.63 ERA, 5-2 record for Ober. In decent numbers here. 107 the whip for Sonny Gray. 2.92 ERA and a 5-1 record and a 1.31 whip. These two guys are 10-3 combined right now, and these teams are not so good. This is about as good as it gets. Minnesota's 25-27, and Boston's 22-29. Ober looks like a pretty good situation here right now in this one. It looks like. I mean, at $1.60 here for the Red Sox in a game that certainly has to grade out closer to even than that. Yeah, maybe Gray's numbers are a little better, but again, the Twins have been better, and the Twins have won the first 2 games of this series by a score of 12-8. I would have to think I'm more like the Twins in this. So I'm going to take the Twins here in the first 5 with Ober. I think I'm going to take the Twins' first 5 here at plus a half at minus $1.25. Give me the Twins' first 5 in this one. I think that pricing is too high here. And see what you think of this one, because Boston is priced high enough to, I would have to think that almost forces my hand on a run line bet. But what is Minnesota here? Minus $1.70. Probably would just take them to win outright. But I'm going to take first 5 here. And let's see. Var likes the under. And could it be a Nerfy? And I got the thumbnail on the leaderboard. Here is Blake with the Twins on the money line. Nick Handy's made it here today. Also here, Andrew K says it's a generous price here, right? They're betting Boston, I guess. But we know Boston, what a disappointment. They still continue to be a disappointment here. And Robert's liking the under in this one. Yeah, you got to think under probably. All right, I'll just take the Twins first 5. All right, so here we are with the Rays and the Yankees. They still got to play them one more time here unless we get a rain out. And I was looking at the weather. I probably should try to update that because of the games. There were some serious, weather conditions. I think is what they were saying. Serious weather possibly here to possibly cancel some games here today, including Boston's a 25% chance of the game being canceled. The Reds got a 20% chance of the game being canceled. The Yankees, 10% chance it's canceled. And that's even rising as we speak. 60% chance of rain in that one. 50% chance of rain in Cincinnati. 60% chance of rain in Boston during the game today. So those 3 games are a major. You got to think one of them might get canceled. Probably this one because they don't want to. The Yankees can avoid the Rays here and don't have to lose another game. If they do play, you've got Drew Rasmussen here, 3.18 ERA, 4-1 record. Ryan Weathers, 3.57 ERA and a 2-2 record coming in, 1.13 WHIP. So these 2 solid starters here, but it's the Yankees that have lost 3 in a row here, and the Rays won the first one, of course. 4-2 for their 4th straight victory over the Yankees. Remember, the Yankees got swept by the Rays earlier in this season. And I don't know what a Wheat Hers is, but we can fix Weathers' name. He's not that much of a jerk. So the Rays, of course, swept the Yankees earlier in the season. The Yankees have played, this will be their 8th game playing a team over 500. The previous 7 games, they've all lost. They lost to the Rays 3 straight games. When the Rays were over 500, they lost to the Brewers in 3 straight games, and the Brewers were over 500. When the Yankees have played a team at 500 or better, they've lost this year, 0-7. So how could you possibly not want to take the Rays here in this one? And, I think, yes, while these 2 teams kind of look like an under, Tampa Bay is 14-10 to the over on the road, and Yankees are 14-10 to the over at home. But the Yankees are also been an under team most of the season. Let's see how you have it here. Hopefully it gets played. We're just wasting our breath here right now. If it doesn't, I guess. Let's go to the chat though in this big game. Maybe it's a Nerfy here for Nunya in this one. Maybe it's this one. 9 Legacy was on the Red Sox in that Twins game on the run line. Robert likes the under here. Bar says New York on the money line. I mean, how are we going against the Rays here all of a sudden? The Yankees, like I said, they can't beat anybody good. Johnny Walker's got a Nerfy here. 9 Legacies on the Yankees on the run line. Blake is on the under 7. Rays should be an auto bet. Nuke said it right there. I mean, okay, they're playing the Yankees.
Final.
Judge in a historic slump. It's still raining, says Barr. Are they even going to play this game? Or are we just going to get another rain out here? All right, I'm going to take the Rays here in the first 5 in this one. Rays first 5 for me at I'll take him at plus a half at minus 145. Next, Rays, Robert says they're 12-2 versus lefties. And by the way. All right, man, Haley's in another tiebreaker here, making mistakes again. These unforced errors in the tiebreakers are going to doom me here. And Haley's going to lose 7-6, 7-6 if she doesn't turn around. But good tiebreaker here, but Haley can't beat a champion like Barbara here. Next up, I'll keep an eye on that match. The Guardians are at the Phillies here with another good pitching matchup here on Sunday. Parker Messick goes up against Andrew Painter. Well, I mean, Painter struggled, but I mean, Painter's supposed to be one day he may be good, but right now he's at a 5.77 ERA and a 1-4 record. Parker Messick, 2.45 ERA and a 5-1 record. You got Cleveland hot as can be here, and they're favored because of Messick here. Pretty sure they're $1.30 or so. It says $1.20 on the screen. Wow. Yeah, $1.20, $1.25 here maybe right now in this one. So Phillies did get the win though yesterday, so maybe there's a little bit of momentum here finally. But they had also Wheeler pitching, so. That was the main thing there. Cleveland only had 3 hits in the game. For Cleveland here, though, they are 18-12 as a favorite this season. Philadelphia just 5-9 as an underdog. And again, Messick here clean as far as his numbers here compared to Painter. It's a mismatch at starting pitcher, I would think, at least here. Maybe because the game is at Philly, that'll help Painter a little bit, but Cleveland's 7-1 in their last 8, and Cleveland's gone under in 5 straight. Philly's gone under in 6 of their last 7 games, and the matchup's gone under in 7 of the last 8 between these two teams. So, all right, I think we could see this one. I'm going to take under here in the first 5 between Cleveland and the Phillies. First 5 under for me. In this one at Barbara's going to win this match. Haley's going to lose. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to take first 5 here under with Cleveland and Philadelphia at 4 runs. See what you guys have in this one. Phillies here for Bar. 9 Legacies on the Phillies. Blake says, do we know the Phillies lineup just yet? I don't think we've gotten it here quite yet. But it is Sunday after all. I don't think there's any. Robert says Phillies. Messick's been winning. He's a winner. That's key. Stop Gio's going to use his bonus. All right, the Mets are on the road here, taking on the Marlins. And you got my man Christian Scott here going in this one for the Mets. Mets are 22-30 right now. For the Marlins here, it's going to be Tyler Phillips, 1.2 ERA, 1.27 the WHIP here in this one. So you might have some inexperienced pitchers here, but Phillips has good numbers so far. I think Miami's kind of going to have a more of a bullpen type situation here. Meanwhile, Christian Scott, he might be able to 4.1 ERA, no record so far, 25 Ks here for Scott. But I don't want any part. Who wants a part of the Mets here at this point? Not I. But maybe this is the one. Miami leads the series already 2-0. The Mets have dropped just 6 of their last 7 against the Marlins, and New York continues to struggle on the road right now. 11-17 overall, yes. Miami 5-17 as an underdog, but 17-15 at home. The head-to-head's a big-time under in this series, but Miami is a wild 17-3 to the over as an underdog here, and that's what they are. 17-3 to the over as an underdog for Miami here in this one. How do you not go over here with these two? Give me the over in the first 5 here with the Mets and the Marlins in this one. Give me first 5 here for sure. Got Haley Katie, but okay, there we go. It's out. All right, I'm going to take over in the first 5 here at 4.5 runs. And the comments from the chat says, Mets can't even score lately. They really can't, but I'm going to have to take them here against Phillips anyway. Let's see. Cleveland and under been on a good run. How long can it last, says Andrew. And let's see here. Bars on the under here. Blake says Miami first 5 on the money line. 9 legacy Mets run line. Robert's on the Mets run line as well. So definitely got some Mets support here from the crew saying they got to win one of these. Can't get swept by the Marlins, can they? Well, these are the Mets after all. All right, next up. Cardinals and Reds here. Played a doubleheader yesterday, so now the Cardinals here, what they're going to do is they're going to push Matthew Liberatore to Monday. Casame just beat Maroon by a split decision at PFL Mena. So Liberatore is going to move to Monday, and you're going to have this first time Haley. More unforced errors for Haley. So this is going to be Bryson Motts making his major league debut here for the Cardinals. So Liberatore will pitch tomorrow. The Cards will go with a first-time starter. That's okay. When you're going up against Brady Singer, you can take those chances. Singer's got a 6.2 ERA and a 2-4 record so far coming into this one. So we'll see how they do here with the first-time starter here today in Bryson Motts. I mean, this is my guy, Motts here. This is my guy here, Motts from San Diego. Gets a chance here to show his stuff. So been through the ringer here a little bit and played for University of San Diego as well. And last few years been with came up really through the Cardinals organization here. Was with Memphis this year, 2.9 ERA so far and an 0-2 record. So get to see my guy here, Bryson Motts here. make his major league debut. So looking forward to that, and we'll see how he fares. And let's see what you think now with since Liberatore gets pushed back, and the Cardinals maybe after the doubleheader yesterday, so they're gonna have a little bit of rest with some of these other guys here. Anyway, I'm just trying to sweat out this match point. I mean, Haley's about to lose. I just want to see how she's gonna lose. Anyways, so Singer, bad numbers here for sure. Could be a little bit of a pass here on this one, with not pass on the game, but I mean a pass as far as like more like a love letter, if you will, to St. Louis. Here, here's we go up against Brady Singer. So look, Singer goes over every time. That's for sure. I'm sure this one's going to feature some runs here as well. So I don't know if I want the Reds here. I don't know if I want the Cardinals. I'm hemming and hawing here. I'm going to just take the over in this one between St. Louis and Cincinnati. Give me the over with these two. Oh, boy. Let's go to the chat in this one. Cards first 5, money line for Blake. Haley maybe can, I don't know, she's got to try to do it here. Over for Robert. And Smoke and Mirrors here says, got to take Mott's here. I mean, Mott's, you got some Mott's. Maybe it's like spelled differently. Mott's, you got to have some Mott's. Cardinals for Barr. Cardinals money line, but will the game get rained out? Everybody's rooting for Haley with me here. I mean, we've got American going here, obviously, but feels like Haley's going to be a star one day, right? I mean, it's already kind of a big star. Barbara's, though, been there, done that. I mean, you got a Grand Slam champion here. Good match. And hopefully it goes another set, but there you go. We're going to a third set.
Final.
Barbara had the unforced error there. Couldn't get it back over the net. All right. Let's see here. Anything else? And hello to Truth Teller. He's the truth teller and I'm the truth seller. All right. Let's keep it moving here right now on the morning steam and take the Dodgers taking on the Brewers here with Yamamoto going here, 3.32 ERA, 3-4 record. Brandon Sproat, we know, not proven, that's for sure. 5.7 ERA, 1-2 record, coming in with a 1.5 WHIP. So, not the best numbers, but hey, Dodgers were able to finally get one there yesterday. They've actually won 3 of 4. Let's not hit on them too bad here. But, you got Yamamoto here. That's a pretty big price, $1.65, when you're going up against a pretty good team. Now, Yamamoto maybe off the charts here a little bit, but the Brewers aren't. I mean, come on. The Brewers here with the 30-19 record here, which is actually just, I believe, maybe a half a game or a game worse than the Dodgers. So I guess it's all built in with the starting pitching here for Yamamoto, but I kind of like the Brewers' chances here at this price. Now, I know the run line itself is pretty expensive at plus 1.5 at, minus 115. Heck, I'm going with that. Give me the run line here with the Brewers today with the Sproat here. Look, I mean, I know Yamamoto is better here, but I don't think $1.75. But look, Brewers won the first run, remember, 5-1, and that was after I talked about the Dodgers, the way they cleaned up on the Brewers in the postseason last year. So the Brewers were able to get one. Dodgers did crush them yesterday. They could do it again today. They're the Dodgers, I know. But I'm going to take the run line at minus $1.15 here. I might be out of line. But let's hear what you guys have to say. Okay, let's see here. Josh is riding with me with Haley. Here we're riding with Haley. Let's see here. Blake says Dodgers first 5. And Truth says, yeah, let's take the Brewers today. 9 Legacy on the Dodgers on the run line. He's going opposite of Truth and I right there. 9 Legacy, but that's all right. I'm taking the Brewers here. Yeah, am I anti-Dodger? I might be, but not when I'm betting. I'm usually I'm on the Dodgers. Robert here. I usually just pay the Dodger tax a lot of times. And we didn't mention golf today. What's going to happen in the golf with Siwoo? You got Wyndham Clark. You got Scotty up there. Who's favored, right? Siwoo's pretty good. That's the funny thing about it. Siwoo, it's not like some other guy and you're like, oh, well, Scotty will pass this guy up. You know what? You got Siwoo up there. He's actually an even, pretty much both guys are like $1.25 right now, I think. Maybe take Wyndham Clark. All right, here we go with Barr. He likes the under here in this one. We move on. Mariners, Royals with Brian Wu going here for Seattle, going up against Seth Lugo of Kansas City. Lugo, 3.68 ERA, 1-4 record for Wu, 3.5 ERA, 4-2 record, and a .98 whip. Lugo has a 1.4 whip. In fact, Lugo seems like he's been not quite as good as he was during that little stretch over the last half a year or so. But still, Seattle's 25-28. Now the Royals have been, Bush League here pretty much. They did win yesterday, though, to snap a losing streak and got the win 5-0 there yesterday behind the pitching of Stephen Kolek as he outdueled Kirby there. Kolek looking pretty good, though. Kansas City, 8-15 as an underdog, 2-8 in their last 10. I mean, you need a dynamite pitching performance to do the job here. For Seattle and Brian Wu, I mean, I think it's an advantage at the starting pitcher here. Wu has the better whip. Seattle has a stronger bullpen. Kansas City definitely has been losing, but they got the one win. Kansas City's gone under in 6 of their last 7. Seattle's gone under in 6 of their last 8 on the road. Maybe both these starters can keep it under control early. I think I've got to go under in this one with Seattle and Kansas City. I'm going to go under here with Wu and Lugo. Yesterday was 5-0. The first game was 2-0. In the series they played earlier this month, 4-1, 3-2, and 7-6. But all right, I think that does. Let me see what the chat's up to in that one. Let's see here. Blake is on the under. Robert's on the Royals here. 9 Legacy just said 9 Legacy said KC Royals in his mic, and it came out like KC. Kind of, in the KC and the Sunshine Band, and it was KC with a K and a C, but I think his real name was KC with a C like this. Wu for VAR. Robert McCormick on the under. Truth Tellers on the Royals. Any KC and the Sunshine Band fans out there? Fade the M's. I thought they were great. All right, let's move on here to the next one. How about today here in Las Vegas? Today is the enhanced games. Do you know what this is? The enhanced games here in Las Vegas this afternoon. It's a one-day event, but it's athletics competition, swimming, track and field, and weightlifting, where the drugs are legal. You can do all the steroids you want here. Well, maybe not all of them. I think there's like some rules, but we have the could we see world record? Probably not. But will we see? Well, they'll compare them, right? How did there's you know uh, they do have some folks in here um, kind of competing with no doping. In fact, it was a top uh, top guy there. Trying to think of who it was actually. Um, an Olympian who is not actually taking the uh, drugs here, if you will, and he's still trying to compete. Fred Curley, who is actually banned right now because he missed a drug test. Fred Curley, I think, missed a drug test, so they banned him. And then he's here saying, "I'm in the enhanced games, but I don't take drugs." All right, next up. Casey. Well, he is 70-something years old, so it's like, too bad. Too bad. I think he's a left. I don't think Casey was a righty. All right, here we go. Next up here. Where'd we leave off? How about the Astros taking on the Cubs? Astros have had a pretty good series here because the Cubs can't win. Astros have won 2 in a row. They're building up here. They do have injuries. It's kind of weird. The Astros win a couple of games, but they're missing Altuve right now. Yordan Alvarez is banged up. But the Cubs just can't get out of their own way. Now, they do have Imanaga here going with a 3.37 ERA, 4-4 a record, and a 104 whip. But they just can't seem to get anything done here right now. And the offense struggling. For the Cubs, the Astros were able to get it done yesterday, second day in a row. 3-0 was the score. Great pitching up there in that game from Kei Tang, and they got the win on the road. We were on it. We were on the first 5 there yesterday. Probably should do the same thing today. But I think what I'll do is I'll go under in the first 5 here. I think that's what I feel good with. With Houston and Chicago here, I'll go under the 4 runs. I think juiced here in this one. But look, the Astros, the Cubs are ice cold. That's the problem. But Imanaga at home, even against Houston. Remember, Houston still got that bad bullpen. But, Cubs, this has just been a bad scene. They got swept by the Brewers. They've lost 8 of their last 10. They're still 18-10 at home. 21-13 is a favorite. Houston just 10-17 on the road. They've lost 2 in a row here, and I feel bad for them. The Cubs might not have any confidence. They might lose again. Houston's gone under in 5 straight. Also, they've gone under in 7 straight on the road, and the Cubs have gone under in 4 of their last 5. I'm going to go under in the first 5 with Houston and Chicago today. Let's see what the chat has to say in this one. Haley's going to turn this around and turn this day around. Undying Legacy, Cubs run line in the over. Bars on Chicago here. What's going on with Barbara now? Blake's on the under. Now are we getting some gamesmanship in here? Barbara's having some issues, Blake's on the under. All right. Next up, Sox and Giants right now. And, well, look, the Giants finally got one. Scored 10 runs, got the win there yesterday, crushed them. 10-3. Sox aren't exactly unstoppable, I guess. But Giants were able to get one. Robbie Ray goes here, 4.28 ERA. He's 3-6 overall with a 1.32 whip. For Noah Schultz, 4.93 ERA, 2-3 record, 1.3 whip. He's not awful. And it is a pick 'em here, though. And, yeah, well, the White Sox have had some great success here. They got the much better record, obviously, than San Francisco right now. I mean, San Francisco's 10 games under 500. White Sox are a game over 500 here. You got to pick them. Yes, is Robbie Ray better than Noah Schultz? I don't know if he is right now, but maybe he is. We know Ray's had success in his career, but Schultz's numbers are kind of up there, I guess. And Giants got to turn it around. Can they turn it around? Or are they just this bad? Is this offense that bad right now? And is that what the problem is here? For the Giants, got a couple lefties here on a Sunday, so I'd imagine it would normally be an under game here. But with these two pitchers, can you really do it? All right, let me go to the chat. This one feels a little bit tough here. Giants have dropped four of their last 5. White Sox over in 9 of their last 11. Giants over in 6 of their last 7. I don't know. I'm going to give these guys a chance here a little bit. Let me go to the chat. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Barr's got the Giants here. And Nine Legacy says he's going to take Ray to get the win. Robert's on the under here, and Blake is on the under here as well. So these guys are kind of with me. I'm gonna go with the under here. I'm gonna go with the under at the White Sox and the Giants. I feel it's a little contrarian in a way, but we're not seeing very many runs. I mean, I get it, 10 runs yesterday, but overall, I don't think the Giants are scoring that many, right? Okay, here we go. All right, Josh. Robert's on the Giants here. Okay. Let's see here. We got to keep it going here right now. Next up, Rockies and D-backs. Jose Quintana goes against Ryan Nelson. This isn't a great game here, but Arizona's been picking it up, no doubt about it. I've been I feel vindicated a little bit. Now, I know they're only 3 games over 500, but I did say I like this Arizona team. I thought they'd be able to compete maybe for a playoff spot. They might finish in 3rd place and still go to the playoffs. Quintana, 4.08 ERA, 2-2 record here, 1.4 the whip. For Ryan Nelson, 5.19 ERA, 1.19 whip. I've had success with Nelson. He has only 1 win to show for his record. Arizona is clearly playing better than Colorado right now, and Arizona's 17-10 at home, 15-8 as a favorite. This is a big number here for sure, but I'm going to have to go under in this one with Colorado and Arizona. I'm going under this one at, it says 9 runs there, but I'm pretty sure it's 8.5, right? No, it's still 9. 9, it's juiced to the under, that's for sure. And I'm going to go under here in this. I'm going under with the Rockies and Diamondbacks for sure. After what we saw, yesterday, yesterday's game was 5-4, but it still stayed under. And the first game was 3-2. The first game was 2-1, 2-1, 3-2, and 5-4. Well, the scores are only going up, but I'll try the under here in this one. Let's see here. The bar is on Arizona, but Blake's going to go over here in this one. And Robert says Arizona first 5 on the run line. Maybe that's the way to go. We move on. Nationals and Braves. Nationals won it yesterday 2-0 with Vivas. Hit the home run in that one, and Foster the people Griffin up here. 4.0 ERA, 5-2 records. Look pretty good. 1.18 whip. Griffin, it looks like he might have a little something here, but the Braves here, Martin Perez, everyone criticizes that he, the metrics would say he's going to regress, but never does. 2.85 ERA, 2-2 record, 1.0 whip. Here, $1.65 is a pretty high price. But can the Nationals I think the problem here is the Nationals and their ability to score here against a guy like Perez. Maybe they can get something that, Atlanta's been so good. Everybody talks about the bats, but the hitting too. But Washington's been playing terrific, no doubt about it. This one could be a little tougher, but Griffin's good, man. And Griffin's decent. Maybe the under. Atlanta's 7-17 to the under at home. I know Washington's been a big over team, but But if they can't score, Griffin might be able to keep these guys down here a little bit. The total is 8. No, it's 8.5. It's 8.5. I'm going under. I'm going under here. It's 8.5. It might be juiced to the under a little bit, minus 15. But I'm going to go under with the Nationals and the Braves. This one's going to be it's going to be 3-1, 4-2, 4-2, right there, something like that, I think, today. I'll take the under here in this one. All right. Right, Haley's doing it, man. 2-0. She might even get a break here. Although Barbara, her age start to show maybe for Barbara in the end. But Haley's trying to break her, and Barbara can't even get the serves in. Okay, 9 Legacy says Diamondbacks run line, Nationals money line. Blake on the under in the first 5 here in this one. All right, next up here. A's and Padres. And Padres have really taken care of business here in the first 2 games of this series, winning convincingly, actually. Now you got Michael King in there. It does seem like King should be able to dominate here. Look, I'm the Padres whisperer. King, 2.3 ERA, 106 whip. For the A's here, I think it's Luis Medina, an opener here, I do believe, in this game. Let me make sure that. See if I got this right here. So Medina gets the start here for the Athletics. And let me take a look at this now. Oops. Maybe I should be more prepared on this, but I was talking about it earlier, actually. So bullpen game here. Medina gets the start here in this one, and then you're going to end up seeing guys like Justin Sterner, Jack Perkins in there probably today as well. So Sabali goes tomorrow right now, and you know what? No, it's Medina and then Lopez. Lopez is the bulk guy here. Lopez is coming in. So it's going to be Medina as opener for Lopez, I'm pretty sure. Then you may see somebody like Sterner, I would think. So, yeah, that's the way I've got this one here. It doesn't matter. The Padres should take care of business here, I would think, in this one. I think we're going to see a maybe even some real low shutout type of thing. I think the Padres are going to dominate this game. 4-1, 5-2, something in there. I think the Padres do get it done. Give me the under here, first 5 with the Athletics and the Padres. I'm going under first 5 here. Okay. Padres for Bar. Josh says Haley's dominating here. Robert's on the under. And let's see. Padres run line for Blake. Padres run line for 9 Legacy. Padres dominate the A's. They've owned this series. The A's have never done well here, and no reason for them to turn it around here today. A's have dropped 5 straight here in San Diego overall. Padres have won 10 of the last 15 meetings between the two. Padres have gone under in 9 of their last 11 at home. A's have gone under in 6 of their last 9 games on the road. So Padres have won 6 of 8. King, great numbers here. And throw a little Petco here. Maybe it'll be a low-scoring game. Johnny Walker says the Padres are going to extendo pork. Lay 2.5. Take that big money. Robert's got the under in this one. We're almost to the finish here of the baseball, and then we'll do WNBA, and the show's over. Tigers and Orioles is game 2 of the doubleheader, so I know a lot of you will probably want to wait to see what happens with the first one. I don't have that luxury. But you do have Melton here, Troy Melton, who we've seen before, but this is his first action of the season here for Rogers here. Melton has been sidelined with an injury. Rogers has a 6.86 ERA. He's been terrible, but the Tigers can't win on the road. You got to think this one might be a crapshoot, huh? Detroit with this massive losing streak. Maybe it'll be over by the time this one starts, but they've still lost 7 straight, 9 of 10. We've already talked about it in the other part of the show. So I better just take it easy on this one and give me the over here in the first 5 with Melton and Rogers. I got a lot of first 5s here now that we're on the new Sports Money Network. I'm taking more derivatives by request. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Nasty Nate says the Red Sox to smash in this one. NYC Bar goes over in this one, and Robert's going over as well. And we're pulling that pork. Gosh, I'd love to have some pulled pork right about now, Nunya, with some Sweet Baby Rays or something. I was late getting on the air because my Amazon groceries, I had ice cream. I mean, I'm sorry that we were even later than normal, but the groceries were at the door right when I was about to get on the air. I was afraid of that. Tigers and Tigers here for 9 Legacy. I love them. Why would you go to the store anymore? 60, 90 minutes in there? The Amazon, man, they just bring it right to your door. All right. Going over first 5, we got one more. I think it's Sunday Night Baseball with the Rangers taking on the Angels here. Well, got to give everybody a shot. Mackenzie Gore here, 4.77 ERA, 3-4 record for Gore, 1.33 the WHIP. Meanwhile, for Detmers, 5.07 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. So, yeah, probably not a 5 ERA guy, but it's not like I want to talk about Detmers and the fact that, there was a time when he was, he was serviceable, but right now these are bad numbers. He's 1-5 overall, and Texas here, with Gore, they got someone capable certainly, but the Angels have won the first 2 games of the first 2 games here of this series, 9-6 and 5-2. So can Detmers kind of get it under control here? Can the Rangers kind of find something here? And now a sweep avoidance would kind of say this should go under, but I don't know if it's gonna. The Angels can put up some runs, but usually they just get into a kind of a slugfest here a little bit. So I'm going to take the Angels, though. I think here this one. Give me the Angels tonight on Sunday Night Baseball. Okay, here we go. Bars on the under here. And Nunez out there. He's like Instacart. All right. And Haley on a roll here. Blake says Angels on the money line. Any more and the show's over. We're going to go to WNBA real quick. 3 games today. In the W, under for Robert here. Have a great sports betting day. Let's go. If you guys are ready for the WNBA, we don't have to we don't have to rush it, but Mercury and Dream kick it off here at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, with the Dream favored big time here, 5.5 in this one. But look, I like Phoenix, but the Dream look pretty good right now. They look like a real title contender. And they're 3-1 here. WNBA has some parity, though, doesn't it?
Final.
Dream here clicking right now. 3-1 here. ATS. Phoenix is 2-1 ATS coming into this one. Total 167.5 here in this one. Look, I mean, Atlanta's a pretty good team. Phoenix is inconsistent at best. I did say I kind of like this Phoenix team, but they really haven't done me that well. And I probably should take them in this spot. This is probably the spot they're going to get them here, I feel like. But so far, Atlanta is 1-3 to the under so far. Phoenix is 5-1 to the over so far this season. It's all, but Phoenix all 4-0 to the over at home, 1 over 1 under on the road. So I'm taking the under in this one with Phoenix and Atlanta. Give me the under here at 167.5. I don't know if that's a great breakdown necessarily of the situation, but I will also say that while the total here had opened up 166.5, 167, it's gone up. In fact, it's 169.5. Usually the move is pretty sound. I like it even better now, 169.5. Easy for me to say here, but yeah, Phoenix is a team you'd think presses it, but Atlanta, this is a good defensive team, and they're playing very, very well. All of a sudden, Phoenix, I liked them. I still like them in a way, but let's see what you have here in this one. Are you doing WNBA with me here on a Sunday? They got 2 games kind of going off at the same time here right now, but let me at least talk about this one just a little bit here in case you want to make a pick with me. Atlanta 14-4 against the spread the last 18 meetings between these two overall. Already covered both their home games, have the Atlanta Dream here. Phoenix 5 straight to the over, as I said, but Phoenix just 3-10-1 against the spread their last 14 versus Atlanta. Did I say 14-4? I think it's 3-10. I think I got it backwards there. Not backwards, but Phoenix 3-10 ATS last 13 against Atlanta. Series has gone under in 10 of the last 15. If Atlanta controls this game like they should, I would think Phoenix is going to have a real bad time on their hands, actually. All right, let's see. Anything from the chat in the WNBA today? Barr likes the over, but Bobby Mack says take the Dream to roll. Let me go to the next one here real quick. Wings and Liberty. And you have the Liberty here, 7.5, 179. I talked about the Liberty. Of course, they're a great team. Probably they're the favorites to win it all. But I like the Valkyries. They're the only one that I've taken a futures play to win the championship. And look, that was a disappointing game when they lost to Phoenix. Was it Phoenix at home, right? But just when Phoenix was getting all their players back, except for Ionescu, who should return today, then the Valkyries came into town and beat them by 17 on their home floor. I'll just say that. So, Valkyries, watch out for these Valkyries. Anyways, New York's lost 2 of 3. Dallas has won 2 of 3 coming in. Dallas with wins over Washington and Chicago. They did lose at Atlanta last time out. This is the 3rd game of the road trip here now for Dallas, and they're not a great team. New York, meanwhile, lost that game 87-70 to Golden State, but that's against a good team. Before that, they were on the road. They did win 2 of 3, beating Washington, beating Portland. Remember, they beat Portland in revenge there anyway. Still 7.5. Dallas is 1-2. ATS is a dog, but 2-1 ATS on the road. And see what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the Z's, but Page buckets, averaging 18.5 points per game. They, definitely like to pace it up, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do so in this against the Liberty here tonight. So if you're going to make your call here, I'll join you in this one right now. I think the Liberty's going to stomp them. Going to take the Liberty here for sure. I'm taking the Liberty to roll. Taking the Liberty to roll in this one. Okay, let's see what we got here. Sun. I think Nunya meant the Mercury. Barr's on the Liberty here. Roberts on Dallas, and Roberts on the over here in this one. Oh, I don't know if I think I'm like going the other way. All right, one more. Here we go. Out west at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific time, 3 p.m. start here in Seattle. The Mystics are on the road and favored. Look, I like the Mystics. I think we've been talking them up pretty good, but the cross-country trip here, the Storm actually won their last game, beat Connecticut, but they did beat them at home. They smashed them. Washington is 3-1 ATS. Seattle just 1-2 ATS at home, but I'd say watch out on this one. I don't want to lay it right now. I like what Washington's doing, but they did just lose at Dallas. They've been on a road trip here. They went Indy, Dallas, Seattle. They've spent most of the season on the road here so far. Only one home game, I believe, so far this season here, right? Let me see. At Toronto versus New York, at Indiana, at Dallas. I think that's a tough schedule here, no matter how you look at it. The Storm is, they're not rated too highly by most, and they're probably not very good, but I might think that plus the points might be okay. I'm going to go over in the first half here. That's what I'm going to do. Over in the first half. That's the way to go for me. It's been going down here a couple of points. That's going to allow me to get in here and go over in the first half in this one. No rhyme nor reason, no handicap. I should have done a better job here, but Washington has done a good job against the spread. Seattle, if you go back to last year, they've only covered 2 of the last 14 games at home, and they're missing Malanga. They're missing Magbegor still. They're missing Samuelson, and more players are questionable. So that is a problem, no doubt. That takes away. Seattle does not have the type of size in there, the type of defense they would. But I think I'm going to try them here in this one. But this game here, I think I've got the over in the first half. All right. I've been getting better in the WNBA. Started hot, got cold, back to hot here right now. And Bar's going over. Cash that Parma under, says Smoke. Robert here on the under. And thank you to, Smoke, did it really go to that great price? Wow, great job. LCC just defeated Kareem by split decision over at PFL Mena. I guess that's it for the show. Want to appreciate everybody being here and have a great sports betting day. Man, it's going to be some action here. And I'm going to be eating big time here. All right, don't forget, follow me over at winnable.com/Ramon. Get more picks from me here today. Got hopefully some college baseball coming up. The lines, the totals weren't out by the time I started the show. So we might miss that first. In fact, that first game's already. What's the score? I didn't even put it on here yet. What are we doing? I got to end this show and catch up on the sports. The Liberty and Missouri State game, I believe they resumed it here. It's 9-7 top of the ninth, or 7-5 top of the ninth. Then the winner's got to come back, and then Southern Miss leads Troy 1-0. I'm on Troy, by the way, as a dog in that. I said, we have a play in that one on the winnable side with the free picks there, and I'm on Troy. They're down 1-0 here right now. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great day. Let's do the commercial. Let's hear from Mikey, and then let's do the drawing.
Hey, it's your boy Mikey Money here, and letting you know the Sports Money team live over on Winnable, and you can get your favorite cappers' best bets. Come support the squad at Winnable.
For a low monthly cost, you get the very best bets delivered instantly to your phone by text the moment they're locked in. No delays, no missed lines, just the smartest plays at the best odds.
Let Sports Money Network's team of experienced handicappers do the hard work for you, and with the flexible notification options, you'll never miss a play as we drop them.
Don't wait. Don't guess. Don't miss the line. Join the winning team today and start cashing tickets with Winnable.
All right, happy birthday to Mikey Money today. Mikey Money, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Mikey Money today, everybody. And I don't know if we're going to see him today, but we're going to wish him a happy birthday here on the Morning Steam Show. Where did the drawing go, by the way? Did we miss it? Were we too busy? Here we go. Let's do it. Let's bring it back and run the drawing here and see who's the winner. Will get 1 month of plays here right now from me over at winnable.com. So use the promo code WINNER should you be drawn here, and you'll get 1 month of the plays. And hopefully you'll renew with me. But here we go. Just 24 of you commented today. Didn't have much from the kick crew, it felt like today, huh? Who's going to win? It's going to be NYC Bar. You know Bar. Bar, just extend Bar. Another Bar's already got a couple years worth of picks, I think. Thank you, Bar, for everything. All your great picks, all your great comments. Really appreciate you. And appreciate everybody who tuned in to us with the Morning Steam. We'll be back tomorrow. More Morning Steam, more tennis, more basketball, hockey, baseball. All right, it's going to do it. Thanks to everybody in the chat as well. Some great comments in there. Latvia rocking here. Who else? Bar, great job. Happy birthday to Mikey, says M the Great. Happy birthday to Mikey, says Blake. Thank you to Woke is Joke. And is that it? Anybody else? That's it. Thanks, everybody. For the Sports Money Network, I'm Ramon Scott. So long from Las Vegas. Happy birthday to Mikey Money.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine.